In a seated position, bringing your feet in front of you, either toes touching or hip width apart. See what feels better, whatever is accessible. Your knees can stay bent, that's completely fine. Flexing your toes, shoulders back and down, and you can place your hands on your knees or on next to you. And maybe you can start walking out your legs a little bit more, just like shaking your knees a little bit. Maybe they can touch to the floor. Not forcing anything, we're just trying to open up through the hamstrings a little bit. Try to breathe slowly and deeply and not hold your breath. Maybe you're already finding a little bit more space in your hamstrings. And wherever you are, maybe staying here, or start walking your hands a little bit further forwards, trying to keep a straight back, maybe wiggling from left to right a little more to find more grounding through your hips. And just trying to gently find a forward fold. You don't have to lean forwards far, just a little bit more intense stretch on the hamstrings. Deep breath here. Try to soften in your body. I know this is uncomfortable. Deep inhale. Maybe on your exhale you can lean a little further forwards. If not, that's fine. Last round of breath. Slowly walking your hands back up if you found your forward fold. And now come onto your back. Bending your knees, tucking your pelvis so that your lower body's touching the floor. And now bring your right knee to your chest. Maybe you can clasp your hands around your knee or somewhere around your thigh, whatever's accessible. If this is accessible, maybe you want to extend your left leg onto the floor, flexing the foot. Whatever feels better, flexing both feet, relaxing your neck and your shoulders. Deep breaths here. Maybe you want to wiggle a little from left to right if that feels good. Just noticing the opening of your groins. Last round of breath. Deep exhale. Wherever you are, bending your left knee if you lengthen it. Flexing your right foot, placing it on top of the left knee. Finding a figure four. So either staying here, keeping your hips evenly on the floor. Maybe you want to press with your right hand against your right inner thigh. You can always press your left hand onto your left hip crease to make sure that your hips are evenly on the floor. If this is accessible, you want to try something else, you can always bring your left leg into your chest and maybe holding onto your left leg with your hands. Again, not forcing anything. If you are in this variation, pressing your right elbow into your right inner thigh. Again, maybe you want to find some movement from left to right, whatever feels good, and keep breathing. Try to relax your shoulders and your neck, releasing any tension that you're right now holding on to. Deep inhale. Exhale, gently release. Placing both feet next to each other, hip width apart. Again, retucking your pelvis so that your lower back is touching the floor. And now bringing your left knee into your chest. Maybe you can hold on to it again. Flexing the foot. Staying here or extending your right foot, whatever feels better. You can always sway a little from left to right. Keep breathing. Deep breath. Last inhale. On the exhale, rebending your right leg if you did, and then flexing your left foot and placing it on top of your right knee. You can again place your right hand on your right hip crease, your left hand on your left leg. That is enough. Stay here. Or again, hugging your right knee into your chest, holding somewhere along your right leg. Keep flexing both feet to protect the ankle. And you can press with your left elbow to your left inner thigh. Maybe you want to find some movement from left to right. Whatever you do, focus on your breathing here. You're doing great. Almost there. Last inhale. Slowly release on your exhale. Now bringing your soles of your feet together and letting your knees fall out. See what feels better if you bring your heels closer to your pelvis or further away. If this is too much, you can always place pillows right beside you where your knees can rest on. Or maybe just making fists and placing them next to your hips for some little extra support. Or if that is not needed, you can always place one hand on your belly, the other one on your heart. Maybe you want to shift a little from left to right here if that feels good, or finding stillness. You close your eyes if you want for a moment here. And try to relax your tension on your exhales. You can stay here for as long as you want, as long as it feels right. Or you gently help with your hands bringing your knees back together. Come into a comfortable seated position, or finding any other pose that feels good right now. And then you're already done. Thank you so much for coming.